Welcome to episode 7 of the I'm Pissed podcast. I am your host, Devil, and I'm joined here today by my 4 co-hosts, Raph, otherwise known as Deru Kruk, John, otherwise known as Scrubs, or whatever stupid name he chose this time, Victor, otherwise known as Vickaboy, and Marlo, otherwise known as Marmalade.
Giovanni.
Yes?
Who is the most attractive female celebrity you know?
There's like a couple, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be either like Kendall Jenner or maybe Nico Hall.
Kendall Jenner.
Okay. Now, who is the most attractive male celebrity you know?
Vickaboy.
He's not a celebrity.
What a safe answer, Giovanni.
I mean, okay, if someone had, if I had to fuck a man who happened to be a celebrity.
I'm not even asking that.
Whoa!
Oh wait,
like
I mean that's kind of what do you deem as attractive? It's like, is it like sexually attractive? Because I'm not gonna know their personality.
No. I'm just asking, who do you think is the most attractive male celebrity?
I'm not gay, so I'm not answering that.
You are gay.
Raph.
He's so fragile that
Yes,
he cannot answer a simple
Who
question.
is the most attractive female celebrity you know?
Catriona Gray.
Is that like a
Alright.
tranny, like a Miss Universe or something?
Oh my god.
No, she's a
Isn't it
normal
Miss
Miss Universe.
Philippines or something?
Yeah, she's Miss Philippines 2018.
Miss
I thought Miss
Filipino,
Philippine was a
am I right?
tranny, or wasn't that someone else?
Oh my
That
god.
was Spain. That was
Oh
not
shit! Oh,
Philippines.
okay.
Okay, now who is the most attractive male celebrity you? No gay shit, just who's the most attractive.
Richard Madden.
Alright, now if Richard Madden had a vagina and that other girl, Kate Renata, had a penis, which one would you go down on?
Both of them.
So
Good
you would
answer.
take it up the ass, and you'd also put it up his ass.
No, I would disregard the. You know what?
It's like Human Centipede, but with cocks instead of like.
You wouldn't consider it gay. You would just think it's like a homie thing.
Let's just say I'll have a good time with both of them.
Uh,
A bit of both.
would it be gay or would it be like not gay?
A good
I
time.
think that's bi.
Let's get a social
She,
activist
like-
on this podcast and see what she
One
says.
of
would
us-
you
one of
debate
us
her on?
gonna say-
I wouldn't debate her. I would just make her feel incredibly uncomfortable.
No, because you're gonna say faggot, and she's gonna be like, "Why'd you say that?"
I mean, I can't help
It's
this, my
funny
favorite
though.
word.
If it's funny, it's okay, right?
Well, I personally enjoy it a lot. It's not his best project in my opinion, but I really like it. I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts?
I have a confession to make. I have
Okay.
not yet listened to this album yet.
Oh,
You haven't heard
my
Call Me If You Can Get
God.
Out the podcast.
Out now.
I am sorry.
Stop the podcast.
No, please. I want to hear your guys' opinions on it, though. So
Spend the
if
next
it's worth
20
the
minutes
listen- if it's worth,
having Raph like
the-
listen and react to it. Can you make that a video actually?
Raph reacts to Call Me If You Get Lost.
Raph
Make
reacts.
my own React channel.
Conservative
So
Cox
weird.
reaction.
Raph can shave his head and be the Filipino needle drop.
There you
Yeah.
go.
The balut drop.
Mhm.
Okay, anyway.
The
Well, what do you guys think about Call Me If You Get Lost? The people who have heard it.
I feel like
Marlon,
Marlon.
you go first.
Who?
Marmalade,
go
your
first.
thoughts.
I
God
think
damn
it's pretty good. It's not a storytelling album. Oh, well, it kind of is, but it's not its main focus, I guess. It's more of like, the flexing stuff, right?
Yeah,
Talking
it
about
is a bit of like a show and tell kind of album where it's
Yeah.
like, I'm successful now, I have all the shit, everyone likes me now. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but
There's nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah.
just cater more towards like the storytelling, like on Wolf or like on like maybe Igor. But this album is really good.
Yeah.
Personal favorites is Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance. Juggernaut's pretty good. People don't talk a lot about Safari, like the last track.
Yeah,
Makes me
that was a good closer.
That's a pretty good- yeah.
It's like a meme, but for some reason every double track is actually a fucking great track. It's like one of the best tracks on the
Yeah.
album.
Especially Goblins.
Especially Goblin, even though Goblin didn't
No.
have a double track, but I loved it. I loved the non
Yeah, it
track.
did.
No, it didn't.
I thought it was Fish /
Yeah, good.
Podmatch, right?
Oh well,
Yeah.
technically, but like the name, like it on the
Oh, the
on
name's
Spotify,
yeah,
it
the
doesn't
name's
show.
single, yeah. And
Yeah.
Corso's pretty good too.
I actually liked Fish, even though you guys are fucking haters.
Well, they had a double track on Bastard too. Remember? That was VCR / Wheels.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
every album had a double track. It's just Goblin didn't say it on the
Yeah, because Hubman's bad.
You're bad. Fuck you. Well, I know that you, John, you say it's your favorite album that he's ever
I
made.
love the shit out of this album.
Explain why it's your favorite
Explain
album.
yourself.
I personally have always been a fan more of rapping Tyler than singing Tyler. Igor will always be like, if not like one of my, if not my favorite Tyler album ever.
Mhm.
But I feel like Call Me If You Get Lost is just like they're fighting to the death over it right now. I have not stopped listening to it since it came out, and I'm just in love with his sounds, the production, the features. That Lil Uzi feature in Juggernaut, chef's kiss.
That was
literally, like,
that was a bomb ass
That was
feature. I
pretty
like
good.
that.
the
That's
best feature I've ever heard from him in a while. And yeah,
Didn't you say? I think we talked about it privately, like when we first heard it. You said you give it like a 10, right? Didn't you say?
yeah, I love the shit out of this album.
I do like it a lot. I give it an 8. So fuck your stupid 10.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, actually, you know what? I don't see anybody talking about. Like, even I know I've told you guys this privately, but I never see anyone talking about the fucking 42 Doug feature. That was a fucking awesome feature.
It is a very, very great feature.
It's grown on me. It's grown on me.
Like, off the bat, I love that fucking thing. It was a great feature. I don't know. And that Pharrell feature on Juggernaut too, like the Pharrell and Uzi, that was fucking great.
Yeah. Just two of rap music's like just greatest ever.
Well, what about you,
Going in it.
Victor? Didn't you say you love that, or kind of?
I personally think What's Your Name's for a young boy on What's Your Name.
That was
I think his
surprising.
feature
That
sounded better.
That was impressive.
That
That was
was
an
like-
impressive feature.
That was a really good feature.
Because like normally the meme is like, young boy is a fucking trash rapper, and no one ever like pays attention to him like legitimately. But I liked it, honestly. It was a great feature. You know what I like too? I
was
fucking
really good.
love Wilshire. That is a great track. I love that track.
Fuck, I forgot which you know that 10-minute Our Future song? I forgot what it's called. Wolfgang Party at the Motel.
Oldie.
Oh,
That one.
Oh, oldie,
Oldie,
yeah.
yeah. It kind of reminds me of Oldie, as in like it's just like 10 minutes of like.
Oh,
just, like, almost
yeah.
10 minutes of,
Bars. Yeah, I agree.
Chill. Just bars, yeah.
Hmm.
Something to chillax to.
I know when I
What?
saw Fantano reacting to it live, he said that was like one of the weakest tracks on the album, which I personally disagree with. I love Wilshire.
Fantano's bald.
Fantano's balls. So a lot of people don't have an opinion.
Massa
Doesn't matter.
is definitely like S tier track on the album. I love that track so much.
That,
That's
yeah,
my
it's a
man
great
stuff
track. Yeah,
for Donda.
I love Massa. Like, well, to end this topic off, I personally think it stands as like, if I had to rank all the Tyler albums, it would probably stand at like maybe like 3rd or 4th place. It's still a great album, but I wouldn't rank it anywhere near the best personally.
Oh, one more thing.
What
One
is-
more thing.
What is the
Oh, yeah.
best Tyler album for money?
Oh, good.
Oh well, if I had to choose the best, it'd be Goblin. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. Goblin's a personal favorite, but it's not my
Maybe
I
best.
just want to leave something. I just want to leave something for the comments. You know,
to ridicule me. Okay,
Yeah.
in all seriousness, I would probably choose Wolf. Wolf,
Oh,
probably
yeah,
my
that's-
favorite.
I love you.
But Goblin still holds a place in my heart as like one of my
Never
favorites.
mind. I don't love you.
Fuck you.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
how do you guys, or what do you guys think about DJ Drama being like the entire album?
That was a big meme. Everyone's saying like he fucking ruined the album.
Yeah. I feel like he did add something to like the first 3 tracks of just getting us hype, but hearing him in like literally every single song just got really tiring.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I feel like people like, I don't know. I feel like I personally cut him some slack because it's like, I mean, he's kind of new to like the music scene, isn't he?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, that was like his first major project that he's been on. I personally would give I think he did good with what he had. I mean, that's probably one of the better hype men I've seen on an album. Like it's not DJ Khaled annoying, but it does kind of like,
Oh,
it is a little annoying.
he's
here
been in
and
the game for a while actually.
there. Wait, DJ Drama?
Since 2000. Yeah, since 2007.
Oh, titties.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
jeez.
I think this is one of his most significant projects that he's been on. I'd say.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
All right. Well, next topic. I wanted to let Scrubs Nom whatever name John go on a little rant here about the Fortnite competitive scene because He says there's a lot of drama that's been going around in this scene, and I personally think it's gay.
Yeah. About that,
I'm
I kind of
intrigued.
let me speak. Goddamn. I kind of said that all as a joke. You don't have to put that in.
Oh, really? No, John, please.
No,
please.
no. Please go ahead. Talk about your stupid thing. Make the audience care because they don't care right now.
I don't think I can.
God, that didn't fucking help at all.
There was that huge thing on Fortnite competitive Twitter of that one pro Fortnite player, Avery, basically keeping his old Fortnite competitive trio basically hostage because he was salty that one person left. And even then, like, what do you expect? Fortnite competitive is entirely like 16-year-olds and under. There are some older pros, but they're the people actually like mature and not causing all this drama on Twitter.
Ninja.
There is also the story about Ozzy Antics losing his job for calling somebody a loser.
Oh yeah, let's dive into that for the podcast because we talked about this privately, but I want to like go on a limb here and say that the person who kicked him out from his job is like the biggest dipshit because really we're kicking someone because he called someone a loser. Like that's the bar.
Yeah.
Like
It
dude,
is.
honestly, esports shit talk is the best part of esports. Like that.
Honestly,
that is,
esports probably wouldn't be where it is right now without shit talk.
yeah, like COD, like that. Like shit talk made COD.
Yeah.
In all honesty, but I don't know. I mean, how do you feel about that, Victor? Because you're the biggest shit talker on this podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you mean? How like the dude got kicked off for like shit talking?
Yeah, he got kicked because he called someone a loser.
Here, I guess for context, Ozzy Antics is friends with this OCE pro. I forgot what his name was, but if you literally just look up like Ozzy Antics kicked, it shows his name, I'm pretty sure. But basically that pro got griefed by another pro for his landing spot, which is griefing is basically like you're landing on somebody with the intent of killing them. Like usually people would do that to people who are like in the top 5 just to ruin their chances of getting first place. So basically one pro did that to another, and then Ozzy was spectating that, watching that happen. And since Ozzy was a friend of the pro that got griefed, he was basically like telling him like, bro, you're such a loser. Like, why would you do that? Like, And then Epic caught wind of that and they dropped them from the commentation team.
This is why Fortnite's dying.
Did he use any cuss words?
He didn't use any cuss words. Or at least
Oh my god, are you kidding? And then he got kicked?
Like
Yeah.
I would understand if you like called him like a queer, like maybe like Fortnite's like, oh, that's bad PR, but he called him a loser. Literally, no one's gonna
I
fuss
thought he
about that.
I thought he cussed him out. I thought he was like, wow, what a fucking loser. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus. But like really just nonchalant, like, wow, what a loser.
Or actually, now that I think about it, I think the worst thing he said was like, "Oh, dude, you're such a fucking loser. Like, you're going nowhere in life." And then after that, he was just like, "Why?"
And what was his reaction on Twitter? Did you see that, John?
Ozzy Antics was pretty mature about it, mainly because he's, an adult. So he was like, "I understand. Like, I made a mistake, and yeah." But the community, especially Ozzy's fans, did not take that lightly. They were attacking Epic on Twitter. There was even a Fortnite pro named Zayt, who in a tournament that happened like shortly after that, he changed his name to hashtag like free Ozzy Antics, and he wore like the skin that Ozzy wore, and literally his entire mission in that tournament was to go into Storm and survive as long as possible. So like when the spectator camera would go over him, they would see like free Ozzy Antics and stuff like that. But not once did the spectator cam go over him, and not once did the commentators of that tournament even say like, "Oh, you could see like free Ozzy Antics in the Storm." Yeah.
Because it's gonna be bad PR if like honestly, like I respect the fact that Ozzy is being an adult, but
Yeah.
it's like, which honestly, that's probably the best move he could have made is just be mature about it. It looks better for him, but he shouldn't have. I don't think an apology was owed. In all actuality, no apology.
It wasn't needed, but I feel like if he didn't apologize, I feel like his fans would have been like even more,
Pissed
toxic.
off. Yeah, I get what you mean.
That actually also reminds me of another story. I don't think I told you guys this in private yet, but there's this other Fortnite pro named Clicks who lost his supported creator code because of a really fucking stupid tweet he made earlier in his career. I think the tweet went something like, "I'm so down bad, I went to the toilet water that she took a shit in just to take a sip," or something like that. And first of all, I don't know. Like, Clix is one of like the A-list Fortnite competitive celebrities. Like, everybody knows Clix. I don't know what reason his PR team let him post that in the first place, but basically Epic saw that and they took away his creator code. And he was really butthurt about that. But the thing is, Clix and Epic are not on good terms. There's a lot of Twitch clips of Clix going like, "Man, fuck Epic, this game's so dog shit. Why am I even still playing this game?" Stuff like that. He actually told Fortnite's, I think, creative communicator or like creative CEO or whatever it is, Donald Mustard, to go fuck himself, you bald piece of shit. He tweeted that at
so
him.
casually.
Yeah. And yeah, so Epic Games really does not like him. I believe he's trying to get better, but for now he has like, there's no way he's gonna get his creator code back anytime soon.
Honestly, fuck. Okay, every time you tell me a story about like Fortnite competitive and like how Epic Games reacts, it makes me hate Epic Games even more and more.
Yeah, Epic Games, they have a track history of just making the worst fucking decisions ever.
And it's like I can kind of see, like, you know, they're a company, they're trying to be as professional as possible, but it's like let the fucking competitive scenes shine. That's like, honestly, competitive scenes are what make video games.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you guys know the game. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of it. Super Smash Bros. Melee, like the classic Melee.
Mhm.
That game. The reason that game is still alive is because of the competitive scene. Otherwise, it would be dead. And they don't really interfere. They don't really interfere with the competitive scene that much. At least not like by banning people, because, you know, they know that's gonna fucking kill the game if they like start shooing off people based on what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So like that and like the reason, like the fact that they like interfere with competitive scenes is like, I feel like that's what's gonna kill Fortnite. Is them continuously interfering.
Yeah. I mean, the Fortnite community is very split between casuals and competitive people. I'm usually side more with the competitive people because I usually think the game's more fun when you play it competitively. Mm-hmm. But like with all the prior choices they made, like with mechs, I'm pretty sure you guys had to have heard of the mech situation back then. Yeah, like it was all over online news, where basically Epic implemented this really broken, like basically transformer in the game. And the reason they added it was so noobs could have a chance to beat, you know, better players. So everybody can have a chance to win, which I thought was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it's like, I think the thing with like companies, like especially video game companies, is every time they appeal to like the newer audience, that like kills the other side. So say, for example, they make Epic Games was to implement this thing which improves competitive players. That's gonna fuck over like the new players. But if they implement a thing that, you know, helps out the new players, that kind of fucks over the competitive players.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why people are pushing for like Fortnite's arena mode, which is basically like it's ranked to be, you know, strictly for competitive people, and its public matches to be more for casual people. Which is as it. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense, but for some reason Epic is just barely, you know, splitting things into each own category.
Yeah, well, they better hurry up soon, because if not, it's going to fuck them over really bad in the long run.
Yeah. Not even in the long run. Like, they're already fucked. They need to just do anything
to save themselves, yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure we've spoken about this privately, like extensively. I don't know if we have, but I know that, I mean, in my video, I touched a couple channels in their private parts. I was talking, I spoke about, what's her face? Anna Oop. And I briefly spoke about Angelica Oles and like these other stupid dipshits. How do you guys feel about T channels like as a whole? What's your guys' stance on it?
They're like the most basic of basic content. Like it's so fucking annoying because like you don't actually have to do shit. All you have to do is be like, guys, Crohn's disease, or I don't know, like
not again, not Crohn's disease again.
But it's just like whenever I see cheat channels, I think of like Keemstar, but if there were like 50 of them and they didn't they didn't have like personality. It was
Yeah,
just
T
like
T
being
channels are
loud
like
and
drama
having, like,
alert, but
an
like for
attitude.
women and like it's like really low caliber.
That's why Giovanni doesn't like it because it's for women.
Mainly because they're women. Yeah, I'm a
Yes.
misogynist,
It's actually a sexist thing.
We all hate women here.
especially Raph. I don't mean to regurgitate points that I've made on my video, but I just want to talk about this specifically. The topics they choose are so cringy.
Yeah,
Like I get that it's meant to appeal to like a younger audience. And like I understand that like that's what they're like that makes the money, that makes the big bucks.
Yeah.
But it's like fuck who like I think in my video I talked about Anna Oop talking about a fucking anxiety attack that Charlie D'Amelio had. Like that was such a fucking gay topic. It didn't need to be a video.
yeah.
It's just like so like that's your caliber of topics that you're choosing for your video is like someone having an anxiety attack. Like I don't know, that just seems like really cringy to me.
It is really
An
cringy.
anxiety attack. Like, I mean, barely. Was that just like getting nervous on camera?
Well, I think it actually kind of was an anxiety attack because she was like I think I watched the whole live that she did with her family. She was like kind of shaking the whole time, and I think by the end she was like legit like having tremors.
Yeah, Victor, you dick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get my PhD in anxiety attacks out.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I would assume it's an anxiety attack. I don't know for sure, but she was. I believe she was having like tremors by like the end of it.
Numbers. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Actually, since you know the resident righty hasn't spoken yet, what do you think about T channels, Ref?
I think they're stupid. It's like the most laziest way of making content ever. Just like spilling tea on other people's lives and content. Like it's so stupid. Like it's like lazy for me. It's just like a lazy way to make money and make content. Like make up your own idea or something.
It's like the really shitty journalism of today.
Yeah.
And when I was researching for my video, there were some people that genuinely like no meme at all. They like consider themselves internet journalists, which is like such a fucking high and mighty stance for like when you're covering fucking what TikToker is dating which TikToker, you know.
When you're literally just talking about like, oh, what 15-year-old is dating what 16-year-old right now? Like,
you know what it kind of reminds me of?
That's like so weird.
What? Wait, what were you saying, Victor?
Like I mean, like think about it, because like people are like, this teenager is dating this teenager. Isn't that so freaking crazy, guys? Like you guys should be so invested in like these teenagers' personal
Like
life.
on the spot, like
When you say it out loud, it's just like it's just
really
so
weird.
like abstract. Like how did we get here?
Yeah,
How did this happen?
it's a bunch of 20-year-old women or 40-year-old moms talking about like you know Charlie D'Amelio making out with like Lil Huddy or some shit like that. Like it's really peculiar to me.
it's weirdly obsessive just how many journalism people do it on like specific TikTok stars.
Right.
And it's like, oh, and the way they talk too is like so cringy.
Yeah.
It's like you know how some YouTubers like kind of amp their voice up for like the camera, which I understand, but it's like
the YouTube voice.
Yeah, like
it's to
exactly
get the kids' attention.
The classic YouTuber voice, but the way they do it, it's like you guys know like the meme of like the fucking high school valley girl.
Yeah.
She's like talking like this, like it's like oh my god, but it's like that, but like times 10, and that's a T channel.
I had a teacher like that.
Do you guys know the Hollywood Fix?
Ooh.
The Hollywood Fix. It's like TMZ, but like for like TikTok influencers and shit like that.
Ew.
I know, yeah, it's really gross.
Never heard of that. Yeah.
But I don't know what that is.
What they do is they record random TikTokers out in public and like random influencers like YouTubers and shit like that, and they just like it's legit some of the most awkward shit ever. Because it's like you know that the person doesn't want to talk to the fucking person who's recording, but they like have to do it out of politeness. It's like ugh. I think okay, and I'll probably flash it on screen when I'm in post, but it's like once you see it, you're like, what the fuck is happening? Like this is the most pathetic shit ever.
People were saying there was like some drama going on with like your tattoos. What was that all about? What do your tattoos mean? Because I know you have like a big ship and stuff like that. Okay, well that's deep. That's deep. You got any new projects that you're working on? You got any new projects that you're working on?
I really don't like TikTok as a whole. I mean, there's some funny stuff that comes out of it sometimes, but like every TikTok like celebrity doesn't deserve celebrity status. Like look at Bella Porch. She got famous off of making facial expressions to like what face tracking camera.
Yeah.
That's her career.
Yeah,
That she
videos.
built her brand off of smiling in a weird way, showing her goofy side.
That's her legacy.
It's so cringy. She made that really shitty song too.
Wasn't it like
I don't know if
Build
you
a
guys
Bitch?
heard that.
Build a bitch.
Build a bitch. Yeah, it's a really shitty.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really blame them for getting. I mean, because it's not like they chose to get popular, but you know, I say I more so blame the people who watch TikTok who like got this weird shit popular.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Because it's like I think that like what's the demographic of TikTok? Like 15-year-olds, 12-year-olds.
Not even younger, 100%. There's no
Really?
way 16-year-olds would be obsessing over fucking Charlie D'Amelio.
I mean, have you seen the way that 16-year-olds obsess over like fucking the Asian guy?
There's
with
no
blonde hair?
way sane 16-year-olds, not mentally ill.
Now you're
16-year-olds.
talking. Now you're talking.
So our fourth topic for this podcast, you guys don't really know about it, but it's a political show, or I guess a political event, and it's called the Hippy Dippy, and it's hosted by this guy named Dylan Burns. So basically, the topics they talked about aren't really important, but what was really funny about this podcast, or I guess this show that they hosted, was okay. Do you guys know who Destiny is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I have some crossover fans who watch Destiny too. But for those of you who don't know, Destiny is a YouTuber who he's like a political streamer who like talks about, you know, certain topics about like, you know, regarding America and the world and shit like that. And the people who were on that podcast, it was Destiny and like a couple other people, and like the point of the show is like it has, I forgot how many people were in the call exactly, but it's kind of like there are judges that evaluate how you're doing, and if they like basically for every round they do, they kick someone off and they bring someone else in, and then by the end of the podcast or by the end of the show, they have three people remaining, and those judges evaluate who the total winner of the Hippy Dippy is. Now, by the end of the show, there were three people left, and it was Destiny, this woman named Demon Mama, and this guy named Hunter Avalon, right? So, the initial vote, from what I remember, had the judges vote Destiny as the total winner of the Hippy Dippy, right? So, you know, Destiny, like, I mean, he wasn't really happy because, I mean, he's kind of like neutral because he's like, oh, it's an easy win, pretty much. So, pretty much what happened was, I guess there was a little bit of a complication in how the judges read the tweet, or not the tweet, read the scores. And they had, okay, so basically what they did after, like, when they were, like, getting confused, is that, they hosted a whole, like, almost 2-hour after show of,
Oh my God.
and they were fighting over who the fuck won the Hippy Dippy, and it was, like, the cringiest shit ever, because the fucking grand prize was a fucking WWE championship belt. That was the grand prize of the Hippy Dippy. And I guess bragging rights. So, like, I mean, Destiny didn't really care how it went, but I just thought it was so cringy how, like, the judges and, like, the contestants, I guess specifically Demon Mama, was kind of like, you know, it was really unfair. And, I mean, maybe it was unfair. Who knows? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because there's, like, so much shit that's going on about it. And it's still kind of going on to this day. But I just think it's, like, really fucking gay how this became a fucking argument on the podcast. And
Hey,
like,
maybe the belt's really cool. Maybe
the belt like heals like your dead grandmother or something.
What does it even look like?
I don't. It's like a WWE championship belt. It's like that type of shit. But I don't know. Like, I mean, what do you guys think about that? I personally wouldn't like. That's such a stupid thing to fight over.
It is, but I guess some people are sore losers. So.
You know, I guess it breaks someone's pride. I'm sure someone could explain it better in the comments than I did, but that's kind of like the main gist of what I saw when I was watching the whole show and the after show, is it was like really fucking cringy. But you know what was actually really funny? I think I'll show you guys right now, is there was this one guy who was in the panel, and his name was CTV. I guess that's what he goes by on Twitch. And he was a conservative streamer, which is Raph's favorite. But pretty much how like he was on the after show when he was like kind of, because I guess he was a judge previously, like, or he was known for judging beforehand, and I guess I think Dylan Burns asked him like, how would you have evaluated this? And the whole time he was screaming with like it was like a screaming match between the CTV guy and this other person who was judging, and his name was Vadim. It was the funniest shit ever. Watch, I'll pull it up right now.
Well, I just got here. I think a lot of things have been
I just
accused
got here, right? So like I have a couple of questions. One, it seems like that there seems to be some disparity between the judges' votes, right, and what actually happened. So then like the question then becomes for me is like, at what point are the participants in what is frankly Dylan Burns' content going to just be understood, right, instead of claiming victim mentality and then like, oh, the shit was rigged and like all this other stuff? Because frankly, like the only other person that intellectually was on my fucking level was Destiny, right? Anybody else could have fucked off. And that right there is the fucking truth.
CTV, you are so full of shit right now. It's not even like she has. Demon Mama has been really dignified about this entire thing. She's totally said like that. I mean, like, have you even been listening? That is just such a bullshit way to characterize the way in which she's been acting this entire time.
It became this whole Twitter thing too, where what's his face, Vadim, was like fucking crying on Twitter that he was like being bullied into making a choice. Of like, I didn't actually mean to choose it like that, you know. I was kind of pressured into it, blah, 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 blah. And it was just like really, really fucking stupid. Like, that's kind of how the whole thing went.
Oh my God.
And to everybody who's watching out in the audience, I recommend you watch the after show. If you don't want to watch the political debate, that's fine. But watch the after show, because that's like some of the most entertaining shit ever.
I feel like Kanye could have got like 30 million votes or something.
He got 10,000 votes from Tennessee, I remember.
Kanye?
10,000. Yeah, he got 10,000
votes.
10,000 well-deserved votes.
Wasn't he only registered in like half the states?
I don't even remember.
I think so too. Like he wasn't even registered in all of the states.
The main thing I remember about Kanye's running for presidency was when Jennifer Aniston was like voting for Kanye. Like, that's not a joke. You don't vote for him. And then he was like, what's it called? Oh no, because she was Jennifer Aniston said like voting for Kanye isn't funny, and then he was like Friends isn't funny.
Oh,
that was the best tweet ever.
Oh yeah, speaking of Kanye, did you see that he leaked his checklist for what was it, Donda?
Oh yeah. Donda, yeah.
It's like a listening party.
People are saying it's coming out this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposedly Friday.
What?
That's crazy.
Well, I believe he's not naming it Donda anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah, I believe it's gonna be something else. I don't remember exactly, but I heard rumors that it wasn't gonna be called Donda anymore.
Don't you guys remember that time Kanye was like, I don't know what he was doing, but he was at like a rally kind of, and he was like, Harriet Tubman didn't even free the slaves, and like these two black girls were just like, no, we're leaving.
Oh, I think I saw that video. That was actually kind of funny.
I don't know about that, Kanye.
Flash track.
Oh, a double track. Yeah, 24. You're gonna be okay. What was that leak with Tyler? Like, do you think that's gonna be an actual track, or is that like a fucking?
Wasn't he on the track list, Tyler?
I would hope so, but I don't know. There was a whole listening party that supposedly happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I think he invited me. I can tell you guys about it if you guys want me to.
Oh yeah, did you see that Justin LaVoy said that Kanye leaked his entire album to him? Like he let him listen to his entire new album.
Wait, who leaked it? Or who?
Justin LaVoy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know who he is, but I know that he was getting made fun of by Drewski. So.
You know, the thing that's like legendary about, like, because I remember back in 2016 when, or it might have been 2015, when there was a listening party for Life of Pablo. That was actually like, that was like a surreal time, because I was like, I remember I was getting into like the music scene during that era, and I remember. Do you guys know who Ebro is? He's like a, he's kind of like a music type of dude. He has like his own radio show, I believe, and I think he was like one of the people who was like in the listening party. And like it was just like so fun listening to like how he described the track. So I don't know. It was a good time back then.
Oh.
JIK was kind of mediocre to me.
Well, you like Nah better.
Nah.
Okay, Nah was better than a lot of JIK tracks.
Nah. Oh, we'll never know joke.
Fuck you. You know what? Nah was actually kind of good.
It was so offbeat and the flute sounded like crap.
You know, you can suck my dick. How about that?
You can suck Kanye's dick because that's what you're doing right now.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah,
okay, so here's the track list. It's Donda, Remote, Daylight, some gibberish, Hurricane, No Child Left Behind, New Again, I Know God Breathed on This, 24, You're Gonna Be Okay, and then Come to Life. That's the supposed track list. Now, I remember didn't Pop Smoke's album release? You know, side topic. Didn't Pop Smoke's album release and everyone was like disappointed?
Oh yeah,
Well,
because there were so
calling
many
it a
features.
cash grab. Yeah.
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 Like a
Everyone, I remember
disrespect.
people were tweeting like, "Oh, Pop Smoke would never want like if Pop Smoke were alive, he would like not approve of this at all because there were so many features."
Yeah. And a lot of the features are also tweeting out like they had nothing to do with like getting on the album or recording. That his label literally just took like random features and put it
Yeah, it
on.
was really just a cash grab.
Yeah,
for an
crash
album.
grab, which is like a shame. It's like I say like respect the dude's wishes.
Disrespectful. Yeah, exactly.
Thomas Awesome 55. We're doing this right now. Do we actually want to do this?
Joe, why
You
don't you
guys
just
wanna,
found this one.
Dude, let's
Yeah,
do it.
no.
I feel like we can
So why don't
expand
you
the
just found
topic.
this topic an hour ago?
We just found while we were setting up the
Yeah.
podcast, these losers found this channel called Thomas Awesome 55. I don't know. I feel like this person's disabled, which if he is,
Wait,
sorry.
you think it's disabled?
I feel like there's a chance that he's disabled.
You know what? Me too.
Bold words.
I mean,
Let's
who
see.
names their
Credit to
channel
the big
Thomas
Vika
Austin
boy for
55?
finding this.
Yeah, credit to Victor for finding this channel. You know, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
I don't know how you found this, but
You're not even sub to him?
Are you
YouTube recommends videos
No,
that you
fuck.
love
Are
to
you
watch.
serious?
He has a Twitch
wait,
channel.
he has a Twitter. Let me look at his Twitter real quick.
I'll go to his Twitter.
It says he doesn't
we
use it
stand
though.
sheep. He has a Discord. Oh my god.
He
Let's
has
join.
pronouns in his bio.
Oh god.
Maybe. He has a. Oh god. Okay, I really don't like this. Oh, my penis is big. Oh, is he?
What the
Who's
fuck?
he retweeting?
How does he get so many likes? What the fuck is this?
Oh no, this isn't his. This is like he's retweeting someone else.
Retweet.
Oh, I like. I
He retweeted the same tweet like several
several
times.
times.
Oh my.
Go to his Twitch channel. That actually reminds me. This is kind of like off topic, but have you guys seen Snoop Dogg's Twitch channel?
No,
He really has one?
he has.
Yeah, he does have one. He's actually pretty active on it too. But the thing is, every stream he does has the same name, and there's always no audio.
Oh my god.
So
Wait, so-
people in his chat would be trying to get his attention, like putting emojis with like a mic and a crossed out sign. But the thing is, Snoop Dogg never looks at his chat, so he streams for like 4 hours at a time playing Madden, and there's no audio. Like he could. I remember I watched this on a critical vid where he said like somebody could donate him $100,000 and he wouldn't fucking know because he doesn't look at chat.
He's
Oh
so.
my
Dumb. I think he's a
How old
boomer.
is he?
He's like 50 something.
He's old. He's fucking old.
He's a
Wait,
boomer.
let me see this real quick. Let me see.
He's-
Let's check
I
out
think
Snoop
it's-
Dogg's.
It's
he's
not
almost
Snoop
right.
Dogg. It's like Doggy Dog.
Yes, follow
Is it
us,
Mega Snoop?
61355
Doggy
ING.
Is it Speen Doggy? Oh, Doggy Dog.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's just no audio.
Why is his webcam so terrible?
Is that actually him?
Yeah, this is him. It's just,
Yeah,
it's just like.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's,
I don't know if you guys knew this too, but there was a moment where he rage quit off Madden, but he forgot to turn off his stream. So there was like an 8-hour live stream of just his game chair.
Like he like left, he like fell asleep, and then he came back. And he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he forgot it was on.
I love it when old people don't know what the fuck they're doing with
yeah, I
technology.
love it when
It's so-
boomers are like trying to figure out how the world works.
You can't even see him.
That's
Either.
cool.
It
Yeah,
looks
he's
like the
like
black
so
skin.
dark.
That's
What's his
racist.
net worth? I'm curious.
His
So-
chat is just like weird emojis on there.
Everybody's spamming the mic emoji because there's no fucking audio. And
Like
he's not
nay,
looking.
Mike.
He's not gonna see it, huh?
You could just hear him mouthing his words.
So fucking funny. He's so clueless.
Do you think he gets tweets like, "Yo, your fucking mic wasn't working, dog"? Wait, let me actually see everything that he has.
I like how it's a fully edited video.
Come on, man, what the f you doing, cuz?
Music.
Why is it like fully edited? Just show us the fucking clip. Keep it music.
He has multiple.
It looks like he shit his
setups?
pants.
Dude, he has 4 different setups.
Dude, yeah. If he gets mad, he switches to this.
Why
shit
can't he
right
just
here.
make one with like multiple monitors? That'd be so cool.
Maybe he has like a setup for every emotion. So if he's happy, he's feeding
Oh, yeah,
turn left.
Oh, I wish.
He's
You
like, oh, shit, I was streaming for 10 hours.
destroy Snoop Dogg on Fortnite.
Enough of this Snoop Dogg shit. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, we're talking about this guy. Okay, wait, did you guys see this video yet?
Man.
So that's
What's this about? Let me see. You've stumbled
Roast
upon my
it.
channel. Welcome. While you're here, go ahead and subscribe. It only takes 2 seconds, and you will be helping me out exponentially. Here are the things you'll find here: games, rants, random vlogs because why not? Stupidness, random anime clips because I was too lazy to record, reactions. The
That's
Nekos are.
acceptable.
Is it Nico like Nicola or is it Neko?
Just a little heads up for you at the end of the video. At the end of the video, when I say bye, the bye is cut off. Because for some reason, the audio of my video sort of repeated a couple of times. So even now, I'm going to say bye at the end of this and you won't see me because it doesn't... my audio was messing up on OBS.
I don't have to explain, man. I get it.
He spends like 30 seconds explaining
know me.
why.
You know.
He's like, hey
Bye is
guys,
cut
my
off.
bye got cut off, so I'm gonna say bye in here.
It's like a whole minute to explain it.
I'm a fan of Nekos. And I know some of my fans, hopefully, will be fans of Nekos as well, you know?
Wait, what are Nekos? I want to real quick.
Cat
Like
girls.
that, man.
Oh, really? It's cat girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, well, when was the last time he uploaded? Is he
Let me
still
see real
active?
6 months ago.
Oh,
it's not
okay.
really-
Now, what the hell? Where are you, man? Come on.
Yeah.
You think it likes 4?
I feel like this is the person you were debating.
Yeah,
I
they
feel like
they just look all the same.
This is
They're all
his
the
alt
same.
channel. They're all
That's
like
racism.
scrawny. They're like scrawny white guys with greasy hair.
Really long, greasy hair.
Yeah, they didn't shower.
Look at them, they're all so... Look at them.
I think he like came on camera.
She's looking
He's like,
overwhelmed.
oh my god.
Look, we're not gonna rain on your parade. We're gonna take you home.
Mildly uncomfortable.
What the fuck? He's like, look at the what? What did he say?
They have big ass heads.
You're not getting rained on. Look, we're not gonna rain on your parade. We're gonna take you home. You're gonna be adorable. Oh yes, it's so cute. Look at them. What happened to see?
He has a
Thomas,
football poster in his bedroom, but I guarantee you he's never touched a ball in
I
his
guarantee
entire
he's
life.
never played football. He's never touched a football. He's never watched football. I guarantee he has that to make women.
He's
think
in his
straight.
brother's room. That's his
I
computer.
made him put him up.
It's not his room.
That single poster is like a chick magnet. He fucks girls with that poster.
Can you go to his latest video? Go to Thomas Awesome 55's latest video and just go, when are you coming out with new content?
I'm your biggest fan, dude.
smaller?
Please return.
I'm so serious.
YouTube isn't the same without you. Put like a Google Images link to a GIF of a crying emoji.
Fuck.
Do the ninja twerk.
Shut up.
Oh! I'm cutting that out of the podcast.
God.
You put black
Oh my
Giovanni's
god.
okay.
full
Say that out.
penetration.
Giovanni's actually gay.
Oh my god.
There we go.
There we
Yeah, at
go.
least you can edit that out on your video, right?
Dude,
Yeah, I can edit that out.
I've never seen that before. What?
I've.
Can
It's
you do
because
that?
this is what's it called? This is Microsoft Edge.
The one-
There's a
the one that
face
looks
mask of that.
like-
Oh, I want to buy that.
How do I link this? Okay, here you go. Oh, that's a long link.
Oh my
Is
god.
it
I think he's gonna click on that.
What if he like reports me to YouTube and I get banned forever? What?
Let's watch. I cannot throw accurately real quick. I want to see this guy throw something.
Let me see.
Probably break his arm if he did.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'll pause the video. You
What are
mind
your thoughts?
explaining that on the right there?
You know what? I'll give him a like. I like this video. This is a great video.
Thanks.
I wanna go home. Letting people. I wanna go home. I like this hoodie. I wanna go home. Letting people. I wanna go home. I like this hoodie.
I saw a little black girl wearing like the Blue Lives Matter t-shirt.